Welcome to a new video. In my previous video, I taught you some uses of modals in different situation, in different sentences. In this video, I'm going to teach you some other uses of modals in different kind of situations. So this will be the last video of modals. So let's start. Indicating present or future possibility using may, might, could. So in indicating the present or future possibility, we will prefer using may, might and could modal. So let's see the example and understand. Where's Madhuri? She may, might or could be in the garden. You can use may, might and you can also use could. One of these three modals you can use. She may be in garden, or you can write she might be in the garden, or you can write she could be in the garden. So what this sentence is saying that where is Madhuri is a present situation, and this is a present possibility. This sentence is about present possibility. So where is Madhuri? She may be in the garden, she might be in the garden, or you can write she could be in the garden. The second example, there's someone at the gate. It may be the postman. You can also write might be or could be also. Third example, there's no cooking dinner. They are not cooking dinner. They may be planning to go out tonight. So this is a future possibility. Okay, the A and B are present possibility. The third one is future possibility, because the dinner is not happening at the time when this sentence was made, this statement was made. So this is about future possibility. They may be planning to go out tonight for dinner. They might be planning to go out tonight for dinner. They could be planning to go out tonight for dinner. So may, might and could are used here to talk about present or future possibility. It is normally a little less sure than may, and could is less sure than may or might. So is normally little less sure than may. Could is less sure than may or might. Is a sure thing. When you use is, she is in the garden, it is sure. Where is Madhuri? She is in the garden. So it is sure. If you write may, she may be in the garden, then it will be a little less sure than is. And if you use could, then it is less sure than may and might. So like I will simply say, to make you understand, if someone is asking you where is Madhuri, if you know where is Madhuri, you will say she is in the garden. She is in the garden. You are sure and you said she is in garden. But if you are not sure or a little less sure, you will say she may be in the garden. You know that she always go to the garden at the particular time, so you will say she may be in the garden. But if you are lesser sure, least sure, You will say she could be in the garden. She could be in the garden. You are not sure. You think that she might be in the garden. So you will say she could be in the garden. Is surety for surety. May is less sure than is, and could is less sure than may and might. I think you all are well understood. And these are some practices you have to do to be fast in exam. Then referring to possibility in the past. Referring the possibility in the past using may, might and could modal. So let's go to the example quickly. She was not in the hotel yesterday. She was not in the hotel yesterday. She might have gone to home. She might have gone to home. So have gone is present perfect. Okay, but it is taken as a past time situation. This is taken in a past time situation. So the sentence is like that. She was not in hotel yesterday. She, the lady, was not in the hotel yesterday. She might have gone to home yesterday because she was not in the hotel. Second example. So you can use both might and could, and you have to use have gone if you are indicating possibility in the past time of the past time, possibility of the past time. Second example. Do you think he saw you? Do you think he saw you? Person B said, no, he was too far away. He couldn't have seen me. He couldn't have seen me. So you can easily understand the first sentence should be in past tense, then you will use present perfect. Before that you will use the modal. You can use may, might if you are less sure than is or than was, or if you are less sure than may, might, you can use could. Could stand for least sureness about the possibility of something. Okay, so these are some questions you can get in your book also. My work is to make you understand what is the core thing. So section 9, making deduction using must have or can't have. Must have or can't have. The example. The old man has not had anything to eat for the last 2 days. He must be starving. Must is used here to make a deduction, that is, to come to a logical conclusion on the basis of the evidence which is available. So, in the first sentence, it says the old man has not had anything to eat for last 2 days. If the old man has not had anything to eat for last 2 days, that means he must be starving. So here the modal is used for making a deduction on the logical basis of the evidence of the first sentence, the former sentence. So like this it happens. Let's look at other examples also. Ramesh has done very well in the examination. Ramesh has done very well in the examination. He must have worked really hard. So the first sentence itself says what the second sentence will be in logical way. So if Ramesh has done very well in the examination, that means he must have worked really hard for the examination. Second example, the library was closed at all day yesterday. The library was closed all day yesterday. You can't have been there yesterday. So if the library was closed all day yesterday, that means no one can be there yesterday. No one can be there. So it logically gives you the sense of what the second sentence will be. Like this. I think you all are well understood. The first sentence will logically make you to deduct the second sentence. That is the use of modal in making deduction. Then section 10, offering advice using should, ought to, had better, be supposed to. So let's see, using these modals, how you can make offering advice. Example number 1, if your toothache is not getting better, you should see a dentist. Here the person is making offering advice to another person who is getting a problem of toothache, and his toothache is not getting cured. So he advised you should see a dentist. So example number B, they really looked after you well. They really looked after you well. You ought to write a letter of thanks. So here a person is advising another person who was looked after by another person. Person number 3, you can say. They is written, so it means they are plural in number. So here one person is offering advice to another person to write a letter of thanks to those who looked after him. So he is making a offering advice. So then see, your roommates are complaining. Your roommates are complaining. You had better turn the music down. So here a person is advising a person to turn the music down because his roommates were complaining. So here the person is making offering advice to another person to turn the music down, to lessen the volume of the music. Should and ought to are used to ask for advice or give advice. Should and ought to are those modals which are used to ask for advice or to give advice. Okay. Ought to is preferred when the advice is given by someone in authority. If it is casual advice, then you can use should. If some authority is giving advice, you can use ought to. Ought to is more formal and officially type used modal in offering advice. And should is in relative, in friends, in nearly circle, you can use should. Okay, then 11 number section, expressing obligation or necessity. Expressing obligation for something or the necessity for something using must, have to, had to, or got to. So let's see, I have got a terrible pain in my back. I have got terrible pain in my back. I must go and see the doctor. I must go and see the doctor. This is a necessity. The first sentence talks about the problem, and second sentence says about the solution, the necessity of the solution. I have got a terrible pain in my back, so I must go and see the doctor. Here it is expressing necessity. Second, I have got an appointment. I have to go and see the doctor at 9 tomorrow morning. So here the person got an appointment of the doctor, and that means he have to go. He has to go to see the doctor at the what do you call? Mm, the time which the doctor gave, at which the doctor can see him, the patient, and give him the medicine or test his diseased body, and give him advice or solution or medicine or prescription, whatever. So here it talks about the necessity. No. Second is about obligation. Because he got an appointment, he is obliged to go to the doctor at 9. Third is, our teacher had given us 50 problems to work out. Because teacher had given 50 problems, it is the obligation of student to do the to solve the problem. So it says, so I had to work late yesterday. Because the teacher had given the person 50 problems to work out, so that person had to work late, maybe late night yesterday. It is obligation. Teacher given, so it is obligation. My friend must be writing for me. I have got to hurry. Because friend is writing. Oh, no. Sorry. My friend must be waiting for me. I have got to hurry. Friend is waiting at somewhere, and so the person have to go, and he have to go quickly. So he says, I have got to hurry. I have to reach there quickly as possible. So like this says how you can use modals in expressing obligation, expressing necessity of something, like this. Must and have to are used to express obligation or necessity. We normally use must when is the authority comes from the speaker. Have to is normally used when authority comes from someone other than the speaker. Okay. Have to is used when there is the authority comes from the speaker, and no. Have to is used when authority is not coming from the speaker. Must is used when the authority is coming from the speaker. Here must go to see the doctor. The speaker is saying, so must is used here. And here the authority is coming from doctor, not the speaker. So it used have to. Here the authority is coming from the teacher, so used had to. Speaker is not giving authority, given authority here. Here is also the friend has got the authority, so the speaker said, I have to go. Here in the first example only, the authority is coming from the speaker. So these things you must keep in your mind, that when to use which modal according to the situation, according to the minute details and intensity, you have to use the modals. Okay. Then the last section is here, expressing prohibition. Expressing prohibition is using must not, need not, don't have to. A. You must not jump over the wall. You must not jump over the wall. You will break your legs. Here, the speaker says to someone that he must not jump over the wall. That wall is like that. That the person who is said, he will break his legs if he jumps. Here the speaker is prohibiting the another guy from jumping over the wall. The example number B. You must not drive that car. The brakes don't work. He is prohibiting another person to not to drive that car, of which car the brakes don't work. C. Tomorrow is holiday. You need not get up early. Tomorrow is holiday, so that means no work at that day, so the another person need not get up early. They need not buy the book. They can get it in the library. The book is available in the library, so the person is prohibiting another people to not to buy the book. Prohibiting for buying the book. When you use prohibition, prohibit, if you write a sentence using the word prohibit, you should use not negative words like not. You should use positive words like if you say teacher prohibited me, you will not say not to going there. You will write the teacher prohibited me from going there. From not going there, you should not write. You should write the teacher prohibited me from going there, like this. This is not a part of this, but I taught you. But for in grammar, you have to be if you should read all these things, but the when you see the question, the answer automatically should come to your mind without remembering all these formal readings. Okay, you should season your brain like this. When you see the question, you know what to write in the blank space like this. Okay, so this chapter is finished. If you have any doubt in your mind, you can comment. In my next video, I will teach you about prepositions and phrasal verbs. Okay, thank you for watching.